never outshine the master.
There's many men wish for power every day. We keep it cool, step back and learn to play. Never shine too bright, keep the masses okay. Lay low, move smart, that's the way to sway. In this game, gotta learn your role. Stay a step behind the ones in control. They got the crown now, let them run the show. But keep your eyes open and watch them grow.
What it do? Hey, boss here. And I hope you're all doing super.
Oh my God!
Welcome back to the channel. And what are we gonna go over today? We're going over Call of Duty Mobile Edition. This is called the Battle Royale Masteries, your guide to victory. So we're gonna go over it. Let's get into it.
Are you ready to rise to the top and dominate the leaderboard? Welcome to Dominate the Leaderboard, where we reveal battle-tested strategies to help you clinch that #1 spot. Whether you're a seasoned player or just getting started, these proven tactics are your ticket to victory. Grab your gear, lock and load, because it's time to become a Battle Royale legend. In this video, we'll equip you with the tactics you need to outsmart your opponents and claim victory. From smart landings to mastering the play zone, let's dive into the essential strategies for your next win. Smart deployment. First up, smart deployment. Choosing your landing spot wisely is crucial for setting the stage for success. Look for high loot areas that offer minimal early game competition. Scope out locations that promise valuable gear, like buildings rich with chests or supply drops. But remember, landing in low competition areas increases your chances of looting without immediate confrontation.
That's not what happened on this particular one, but this video is pretty much how I've done this strategy up until this point. I made sure no one was there looking out there, and then came in to get more of this loot area business.
Loot efficiently. Once on the ground, it's all about efficient looting. Aim to balance your arsenal with a mix of weapons, sturdy armor, and essential supplies like health packs and ammo. Stay focused. Prioritize picking up what's necessary for combat preparedness. Efficient gathering ensures you're ready for any unexpected engagement.
And I didn't find that here. I immediately got attacked while I was looting with an onslaught. But one thing I can say is that I was picking up the shields and bullet vests that were not bullet shields, but the vests that were actually fairly decent in keeping me from dying all the way. As you can see, my health is kind of low. I haven't used my health pack yet because I'm still going through the pack and figuring out what weapon I want based off of the firepower. And each individual weapon has its firepower, and I'll go into the strategy on that here shortly on the next couple videos. As you can see, coming in to the combatants really quickly, and almost bit the dust. But you know, K-Boss don't play. He came here to party.
Remember, a well-stocked inventory dramatically boosts your confidence and capability on the battleground.
And that's a fact. You got to make sure that you're getting all the different loot. One thing I need to start doing is laying down the grenades on statues like that are in buildings, so that way you know if someone's there. That's another strategy that about this next segment we're going into, that we're going to talk about.
Positioning and awareness. Positioning is your silent ally. Gain the upper hand with high ground and cover while keeping a sharp eye for potential threats. Maintain situational awareness, spot enemies early and react strategically. This foresight helps you avoid ambushes and plan your attacks. Stay alert and think ahead to capitalize on every advantageous position. It's this elevated awareness that often separates the victors from the defeated.
And I find that very poignant to do, because at this point, after I've gotten the weapon that I want of choice, I am now, searching all these different buildings. And again, this is where what you should be doing is, if you get landmines or any kind of claymore mines or any of those kinds of things, you should be, dropping them here in this area, so people are there. So if it blows up, you can be like, oh, and then you get a kill, or the guy gets severely injured. Then you can go back and take them out. See, especially these little canisters that they leave, the little boxes or chests. Leave a grenade there, or excuse me, not a grenade, but leave a mine there, because you'll blow their ass up. I don't know if it'll kill them, but it will definitely do some damage. Sure. And especially what you should be doing, especially if you're taking the high ground, once you get your airdrops and everything that goes along in this area right here, because you're going to get a lot of airdrops, you want to make sure that you're concealing yourself, and you're not doing like I'm doing as much, is that you should be using things for cover, right? Unfortunately, this is kind of spread out, but as you can see, I'm running through the trucks and then trying to find cover here. I'm always trying to stay within a building just to see what we got loot wise. Again, you got to make sure you're always looking for, ammo, especially grenades. And this is where you should be. Like I said, I gotta reiterate, you gotta drop the landmines here, or any kind of a detonation device that will detonate as soon as they either walk past it or step on it or something. It just makes sense.
Engage with precision. In battle, engage with precision. Calculate your shots and use cover wisely to lessen your exposure while optimizing damage output. Focus on targeted shots and swift movement. Your tactical engagement should be a dance of offense and defense. Your precision in battle is what keeps you in control, dictating the pace of engagement.
And this is when you're running long distances, if you don't have a vehicle, make sure you put your knife or something different. You got to look up too as well, because I had to heal myself, because I want to make sure right before you get next to an airdrop, people will see the airdrop and they'll focus to go to the airdrop as well. But you want to make sure that you're in a readiness position, like it was saying earlier. And as you can see, it's color coded. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take as much ammo as I can take, and then I will switch out certain things based off of need and necessity. What I should have done there too is drop a grenade, because then where you, or not a grenade, but some kind of timing device or explosive device. As you can see, I'm getting sniped at over here. I got that dude from a distance. That's the reason why weapons that you pick is very important, especially. And that way you're getting the right gear, be able to shoot at further enough distance. Is the further away, the better, if you ask me. Close quarter combat is not my thing. Since you can have two weapons, you want to have one mid-level weapon, and then you want to have a distance weapon. I was going to use a sniper, but I decided to use the I can't remember what weapon I am having right now. I'll put it in the comments. But as you can see, I had the hand revolver. Now that hand cannon, it's kind of mid-sized, and it shoots distance, but it has a lot of power. The reload is not bad, but it will put a hole in somebody, and it will stop that person. And you're able to switch back and forth. But the reason why I do it is because you want to be able to run a lot faster, especially when you're moving and shaking like this in the game.
Use your resources. Don't forget your arsenal of resources. Utilize grenades, traps, and other tactical equipment to gain an edge and control the battlefield. These tools are your secret weapons. They create opportunities and disrupt enemy plans. Use them strategically to tip the scales in your favor. Mastery of these resources turns ordinary players into formidable foes.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm looking around to see if there's any more. Make sure that you get out of the way of the force field, especially. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty of the end of the game, and then as you can see, people are going to be in high well, this is where it gets down to the nitty gritty. I think there's like only one guy left after this, and then depending on where they are, that's why I was trying to be in an area where I was directly close to the middle, or the the force field with inside the barrier of the shield. And as you can see, I'm in a crouched position inside a crevice. I'm trying to blend into the surroundings here, waiting for this guy.
Play the zone. Finally, play the zone wisely. Strategically move with the shrinking play zone. Balance aggression with survival instincts for a strong endgame position. Stay in control, plan your path, and you'll find yourself in an optimal position when it matters most.
And as you can see, we took the title. We got first place, and basically we held positioning. It's all about where your objective and waypoint is, and I try to stay close to the middle, but far enough away to where you can stay in the action, get enough kills. Then you'll be able to get a whole bunch of loot for your other parts of the game. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on the best practices and or your guide to victory on Battle Royale Masteries. This is K-Boss. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button. Hit the comments if you got any comment. And definitely subscribe to the channel. It's you, the people that help us at High Burners Gaming get to where we need to be. This is K-Boss, and I'm out.